Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to understand how to find the sum of first n natural numbers. So let me create a class first. Go to new and then create a class. Write the class name as sum of natural numbers. You can write whatever you want. Click on public static void main and click on finish. So once you are done with it, first you need to understand what concepts you need to know in order to write this program. So to understand this program, you need to know data types, which you already aware, and then you can do the same program using for loop, or you can do the same using while loop. So let's start with for loop. First, what I wanted to do is I wanted to declare the variable which is the sum as sum, and I will initialize the sum value as 0. And I wanted to declare one more variable, like I wanted to find out n natural numbers sum. So you can change your n value as per your need. For example, if I wanted to find first 100 natural numbers, I will declare my n value as 100. What I am going to do is using for loop for int I is equal to 1, and then I less than or equal to 100, and then I plus plus, which we already aware of it. And then what I wanted to do is I wanted to add the sum of first n natural numbers. So what do you mean by sum of first n natural numbers? So that means what I'm going to do is sum is equal to sum plus I. What does it mean? So if you have some value, for example, if I give 100, so what you need to do is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus and so on till 100. This is what you need to add. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus and so on. So Java intelligence is giving some other value. So plus 4 till you need to add 100. So this is the value which you are going to print. So the same thing can be done using a formula called n into n plus 1 by 2. So you might have studied in your mathematics classes of either 9th or 10th standard. You might have seen first n natural number sum is n into n plus 1 by 2. So we will see. Now if I write system output statement SYSO control space bar and then display your sum value and then run the program and see what it is going to display. See here I less than or equal to 100 I have written, but I wanted to make it as with variable name. So I less than or equal to n. You can change whatever the sum you want. If you wanted to find out for 50, you can change here. If you wanted to do it for 100, you can change it here. Now if you run this program, it will display the outcome value as 5050. So this is what the sum of first 100 natural numbers. So you can achieve this program using while loop also. Before we do that, so if you wanted to make some text in the print statement, you can write like this: the sum of first, let's say n natural numbers is. You can do like this also, so that you can see the output in a readable fashion. Like the first sum of first 100 natural numbers is 5050. So you can do whatever the way you want. So if at all I wanted to do the same thing using while loop, what I will do, so instead of using this particular block, this for loop, I am removing it from here, and then what I'm going to do is I will write a while loop. While I less than or equal to n, and then you will start your while loop, and then what you're going to do is your sum value is equal to sum plus I. And also remember one more point: whenever you are using while loop, you need to increment the value inside of I plus plus. Okay, so this is how you will initialize your I value. So let's say you can declare I value also in I. Okay, so this is how you will declare all the values, and then finally you will identify the value and make sure that you will run this program. So I also have initialized I less than or equal to n. So now what I wanted to do is I will run this program and see what is the outcome. See, same program you can do with using for loop or while loop, but most preferably whenever somebody asks you, you do it using for loop. But if somebody asks you exclusively using while loop, then only you go with while. Otherwise, you can explain them using for loop concept.